was sent to me by Oxva. It is the Arbiter version 2. And no, it does not come with that drip tip. So, let's go to the dive down. Let me show you guys everything about it. We'll do coils, cotton, come back, vape on it. Then I give you guys all my thoughts on the Arbiter version 2. And here's the packaging. The Arbiter version 2 RTA by Oxva comes in. Inside the package you get a user manual, warranty card, spare straight glass, a baggie with some extra O-rings, Allen key tool, post screws, a 510 drip tip adapter, and another baggie with a couple of coils and some cotton. And here is the Arbiter version 2 RTA. Top airflow on this one. We have an 810 drip tip, red drip tip, white O-ring on the inside, or actually clear, 26 millimeter in diameter, Arbiter 2 on the bottom, designed by Justin Lai. We have a gold-plated 510, protrudes out more than enough for hybrid mechanical mod, holds 5 mLs of e-liquid with the bubble glass, airflow controller there, does have a stopper, your top fill, got some little like notches in here, which makes it a little bit of a simpler process to undo it, quarter turn, there are your 2 fill ports, grab it from the bottom, unscrew, pops out. You do have this inner piece that's inside here that is non-removable. I tried taking it off. Pre-installed will be the bubble glass, and there is the build deck. So airflow on this one here, they're calling it fan-shaped airflow. So you can have airflow coming down. You have right there an opening on the bottom, and then on the side, and they're kind of angled the way they did it. And then another thing I wanted to show you guys was this here. If you look inside here, I don't know if you'll be able to make it out. Let's grab the stainless steel one. Right there, you can see it. See that right inside there, the way they did it? Right there and right there. Yeah, that might also be what they're calling the fan airflow system, which I think this is actually what it is that's inside here. Pretty cool the way they did that. Yeah, the stainless steel version. But we're going to do the build in the black version over here. So, postless build deck kind of reminds me of the intake dual. Yeah, it does remind me a lot of the intake dual. It is using right there, as you can see, grub screws. You could do a single coil build in here or a dual coil build. We're going to do a dual coil. We're going to use the coils that they provided. I know a lot of people ask me, this is the size of the screws. And just in case it ever does get released, I want to show you guys, this one here was supposed to be the new intake dual's airflow system. And with the coily tool, I would recommend anywhere between 4 to 5. Somewhere actually 4 to 4.5. I'm going to do it at 4. Got both coils in. Just going to push it down like that and then tighten it. I got both post screws. If I can find that one. Where is that one? There it is. There we go. Grab the coiling rod. There we go. Line it up. We'll fix this one here. There we go. Gotta raise that one there just a tad. Let's pull it up. There we go. Alright, looks good right about there. Alright, now I'm gonna get the hot spots out. Make sure it's glowing from the inside out. There you go, looks good right there. Got a piece of regular cotton there. We're just gonna push it through, try and grab that side. There we go. Pull it, make sure it fits in there nice and snug. Looks good right about there. The other side. Pull that through. So now when cutting this cotton, if you have the intake tool, go a little bit more than what you usually do the intake tool. Alright, so we're gonna cut it there and there. Do the same thing on this side. I know I would usually cut it there, so I'm going to go there. Do the same thing here. There we go. All these excess pieces, yeah, those are all for Steve. And he's about to get some more here from the comb out. And make sure you comb it out good, because the openings for your cotton to go in, they're a little bit on the small side. Kind of wish they were just a little bit more open. So grab that cotton. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God. Almost messed up. Almost put a hex on the whole thing. Yeah, we got to do the little under. Do the under on this side. Yeah, Steve's going to be happy with it. He loves this. He snorts this stuff right here. I don't know why. Just going to trim some of this excess because, like I said, he likes this stuff here. Something about it. So, grab the tweezers. Pop that cotton in. And get that cotton in there. Yeah, this openings here should have been just a little bit bigger. They could have done it. There you go, all wicked. He is gonna have a field day with all of this cotton. Now I'm gonna grab some liquid. Make sure we get it nice and saturated. Yeah, I'm using some of my favorites. Some raspberry custard. Joe Mother Effin' Turner. My man. Yeah. Royal Vapes IOM. And then you guys can figure out the rest. There we go. That's nice and saturated. Grab that top cap. Give it a little twist. There you go. It'll fold down. Alright, let's screw it down. Pop the top. Fill it. Did I mention it already? I think I did. 5 mLs of e-liquid on this one. Grab the top cap. Pop it on. It does come with this ugly red drip tip. We're going to get rid of that. We're not going to use that. We're going to put this one on right here. Yeah, we're going to do some matchy-matchy because we're going to put it on this mod right here. So there you go. That was the Arbiter version 2 by Oxva. Let's go back up on top. Let's vape on it. And I'll give you guys my thoughts. And there you have it. That was the up close. Arbiter version 2 by Oxva. Mike, your thoughts, pros, and cons? The mod. People are going to ask, what mod is that? What mod is that? That's the Thelema. Lost Vape Thelema DNA 250C. The door on there, I think this is the only one that was ever made. Maybe another one. I'm not sure. I've never seen anybody else with it. They especially made this one for me because I guess they like me long time. So anyway, yes, the Thelema. Arbiter 2. Let's talk about the Arbiter 2. The drip tip, like I said, I replaced it. The red one that it comes with, yeah, I don't really care for the drip tip. Now, let's do some cons on this RTA. First con's going to have to be the drip tip placement. You do have that little black piece up there, the platform. Kind of wish there was no platform up there. Because I have other drip tips, signature tips, drip tips, A10s. It overhangs on there. Don't understand why that stub out is on there. Don't like that. It's going to have to be a con. Another con, this is more of a personal preference con. I think the branding on there, a little too much. Kind of wish it was just like maybe engraved in there. So this way, you know, it was stealthed in. I think it would have looked better. This kind of reminds me, just from looking at that, kind of reminds me of the Zeus RTA. The newest one, the dual coil Zeus. Kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, this vape's better though than the Zeus, I'll tell you that much. But anyway, kind of reminds me of that. But like I said, I wish it was more stealthed in. Any other cons with this RTA, Mike? Not really. I really have nothing else to complain about with it. Other than that, it's going to be pros. Build quality, going to be a pro. That insert in the chimney doesn't come out. I like that it just stays in there. Don't have to worry about it, fiddling with it or nothing. It's going to have to be a pro. Airflow. I like this fanned airflow. It's pretty good. It kind of just vapes like regular airflow, but I guess it's doing the job. What they wanted it to achieve, it's doing it. I'm getting a nice smooth airflow with it. Is it increasing the flavor in any way? No, it vapes the flavor. I'm using a liquid. I specifically put this liquid in here because people are ranting and raving about the flavor on this. So I'm using my raspberry custard. It's the liquid that I always use in everything. I use that in my favorite RTA, my RTA, the intake tool, and I know the flavor. I'm getting the same flavor with it. Nothing blowing it away. So it is getting good flavor. I'll jump at the flavor rating for this. I'd have to give it probably like an 8.5 to 9 for flavor out of 10. Now, other than that, build deck, it's a postless build deck. Easy to build on. It's have to be a pro. Coils, 4 to 4.5. I did say up to 5, but you know what? I think 4.5 is that perfect sweet spot for the coils. That's the way I originally did it, and I said, let me try 4. I did 4, and I was like, you know what? It's still good. 4.5, 4. It's not going to make a difference. Another pro is going to have to be that you also have the bottom airflow. It's got an opening there, so you can get some bottom airflow effect with it. It's going to have to be a pro. Mike, let's have a few vapes. Using the coils that they provided, 0.17 resistance, got it 95 watts. Let's hit it. Airflow, is it fully open? There we go, fully open. Let's do it. You're getting more than enough airflow. It almost feels like you're breathing through it. There's a very, very hint, just a hint of restrictiveness with this. But it's got lots of airflow. Let's hit it. way I like to run it is, I cut it down. I cut about a quarter of it down. Let's do it again. It's right where I like it. Now, another con with this, almost forgot this one, is where the cotton goes in, the openings, in my opinion, need to be a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger with this. Because you stuff in the cotton. So you have to really thin out your cotton when building this. Other than that, you're getting great flavor, great vapor. It's got nice airflow. It is much better than the original Arbiter. The one with the red O-rings. Black O-rings, baby. That looks nice right there. It looks nice. I don't know. They like their red. They had to throw a red drip tip in there. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, drip tips, we all have drip tips, you know? But that's personal preference on color of drip tips. But all in all, I think they did a great job with this RTA. Yeah, that was the Arbiter version 2 by Oxva. In the description below, I will have no links to this RTA. I can't. Not allowed. Good old YouTube policies. We'll have links to me, Mike Vapes, down below. As always. That's it. I'm done. Thank you. Remember, be safe and keep on vaping.
Ja, det var Mike. Fader, jeg synes ikke det var nok å vite om den. Nei, jeg må nesten finne ut mer om den og bygge på den der. Skal vi se. Det er litt mye skrift her. Skal vi se. Flytte den oppover her. Skal vi se. Ja, han er litt artig, han vapingboggen. Han kan vi se på.
G'day, Blade Dickheads, Vaping Bogan, back again for another Ridgy Didge review. Hope you're all having a fucking good one. Gonna get into a good one, a new RTA, or a version 2 of one that people liked a fair bit last fucking year from Oxva, the Arbiter RTA version 2. A top airflow dual coil tank that I thought was a little bit ugly, the first one, but vaped really well. I'm pleased to say that they have revised the aesthetics a little bit, and I do like the look of it quite a bit more. They've also changed up a little bit on how the airflow and deck works, but the same principle of top-down airflow and fantastic flavour. I've got it sitting atop one of my favourite mech mods of all time, and that is the Swordfish from Rock Vape over in Russia. This isn't the drip tip that the Arbiter 2 comes with. This one is from Half Moon Mods, but it's getting a very nice bit of matchy-match action on this setup. So I think I call the Arbiter the ugly duckling of RTAs from last year. It vaped really, really well. It's got that top airflow, it comes in, goes down and goes back up again. So they've changed things up a little bit. I like the revised look, and they've got rid of the red O-rings, but it still has the same great vape experience. I've got a couple of 0.1 ohm alien coils in here. Let's take it for a little rip. tons and tons of great fucking flavour. That top airflow design, once again, smoothing things out. But they've also got a little bit of honeycomb action happening on the inside where your coils are. So I think it's actually a little bit smoother again. We're going to get down in the up and close shortly. I'll show you all the bits and bobs, the changes, and we'll do a little wicking tutorial. But before we can get there, yep, let's have a fucking beer. Got another one here from Evil Twin Brewing. This is Sour Bikini. Love a sour ale almost as much as I like a lady in a bikini. So this should be good. Just 3% this one. Evil Twin are brewing this one out of Westbrook Brewing Co., Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. It does have a little bit of a write-up on the back here. Named after atom bomb test grounds, designed by a French car engineer, the bikini was to many a disturbing and degrading creation, and fortunately for others, a symbol of emancipation. This attractive, light-bodied, seductively well-balanced, and very drinkable sour bikini is anything but a sissy beer. Alright, well let's just see how she fucking tastes.
Let's drink it. Let's drink it.
There it is, dickheads. Quite a hazy sour beer, this one. Smells quite acidic on the nose and just a bit tropical. Fucking cheers. Oh, that's proper fucking sour, cunts. That is very nice. Love it when I get a sour beer that actually makes the old jaws pucker up and you really feel it in the back of your mouth. That is delightfully fucking sour. Quite a stone fruity kind of feel to it as well, is what I'm getting. A little bit of stone fruit, but now I've had that second sip, really lemony. Very citrusy, loads of lemon with maybe a little bit of kind of a peach and maybe even an apple kind of feel as well. Yeah, loads of citrus, lime, lemon, and then, as I said, a little bit of a kind of green apple and stone fruit in there. That is a proper puckery fucking beer. Let's pair it up with the liquid. On a new liquid today from the Vape Makers over in the UK. This is from their Yummy Fruits line. It's a golden pineapple, mango, and guava flavour. I love me fruits, vape a lot of fruit flavours, and this is a real good tropical mix. Love pineapple, love mango, two of my favourites, and it's got that nice sort of tangy pineapple, the funky, slightly creamy mango, and the guava just gets it real tropical. Should go well, I think, with this very sour, fruity beer. Let's fucking see. Yeah, that's like a sour fruit salad. That is real nice. The guava and that mango goes really fucking well with the sort of tropical feel of this beer. And then the pineapple kind of just works perfectly with the tangy fucking sour element. Yeah, bringing out a little bit more of that apple flavour that I was getting earlier, lifting again some of that sort of tropical feel out of the beer. That's bloody good. Anyway, enough waffling over this shit. Let's get down the up and bloody close. Let's have a good squiz at the new Arbiter. We'll do a quick wick and then we'll do the pros and cons. Let's have a sticky bake. All fucking righty then. So this is the packaging. Your Arbiter 2 will come in. Well, you get your tank, warranty card, user manual, bag of cotton and coils, bag of spare O-rings and grub screws, as well as a 510 drip tip adapter and a replacement straight glass. But let's get into it. Looks quite similar to the original Arbiter. There are a few little changes aesthetically. I can't show you the version 1 because I've either misplaced it or given it away. I have looked long and hard, dickheads, but I could not find my Arbiter first version, so I can't put them side by side. But if you look at my old review, or if you know what the old one looked like, you'll see that there is a little bit of a change on the outside, which I do like. Big thing is they got rid of the red O-rings, which is fantastic. We've now got black across both the stainless and the black versions. It does come in the SS and also this matte black, which I do like quite a bit. Looks a lot better with those black O-rings. And as you can see, with the straight glass, it's nice and flush with the 26mm diameter of the tank itself. Bubble glass will be pre-installed. So let's start at the top, work our way down. We've got an acrylic drip tip. The stainless comes with this sort of green and gold flaked one. The black comes with, yep, you guessed it, a red drip tip, which is why I changed mine. But this green one doesn't look too bad, actually, with a bit of gold flake in there. You got the O-ring on the inside there. It is an 810 size tip. You have this little platform, which is a bit annoying because it looks good with, say, this drip tip or the one that I've been using from Half Moon Mods, because they sit nice and flush with that platform, but I've got plenty of drip tips that are a fraction wider and you get overhang and it just doesn't look great. So I wish there was no platform there, but not the end of the fucking world. You've got a quarter turn fill cap, so you just twist, pull it off, dump your juice through either one of these kidney holes, and away you go. Nice little tray in there to catch any excess as you fill it up, and I always love a quarter turn locking system. You've got some, I guess, maybe grip here to grab your airflow, a little bit of engraving, and then you have the airflow slot, similar to the first one, kind of angled downwards, just a big cyclops hole on either side. The ring doesn't spin all the way around, it has a little stopper in there, and it's got a pretty reasonable amount of airflow, certainly not restrictive. I've been running mine about a quarter closed like that, and it's been great. So for something that's got airflow coming in through the top and then going down, it still has a substantial amount of airflow overall, which is great. You've got that Arbiter logo. I don't know if you can see it with the reflections. Maybe it's a bit clearer on the fucking black one there, but as you can see, you got that little Arbiter alien face that they had on the first one. So if you're a fan of Halo, well, you know, you'll like this. You've then got the Oxva Arbiter written on the other side there. I don't know whether this needs to be here. I think we can get rid of this branding. Would have looked a little bit better without it, but hey, it is pretty typical for Chinese RTAs. You got a little bit of tapering. So you've got the bubble window here. This flares out to about 28 millimeters in diameter. It's almost 29 actually, so 26, and then flares out to 28.7, and then on the bottom here you've got that tapering down to 24 millimeters, which I don't really like, because when you put it on something that is 26 millimeters, or even say a little bit larger than, you know, at 28, you have this sort of curve in and then like a big step. I would have liked this just to have been flat, straight down 26 millimeters to the bottom, but either way, it's what they've done. Usual branding on the bottom there, and a hybrid safe 510 pin, and what I mean by that is you can see that gold portion sticking out further than the threads. There's also a little bit of peak insulator there as well, which means you could use this on a hybrid mechanical mod. If your gold pin is not sticking out from the stainless steel threads, don't use it on a hybrid mech. And as always, dickheads, never use sub-ohm tanks on hybrid mechs. Almost forgot capacity. You're looking at 5 milliliters with the bubble glass, which is pretty fucking reasonable, and with the straight glass you're looking at 3.5 mils. I believe there's also a TPD version out there, but let's have a look at the deck. So we just grab the base and you twist it off. One of the big changes from the first one to the second one is the first one had this, you see this little kind of insert bit here that directs the airflow down the side of the chamber. That came out on the first one. It was a removable piece with O-rings that you had to kind of put back in. They've fixed this into the top of the tank now. It does obviously rotate to allow you to put it back together and then spin it. But it does mean there's one less piece to worry about when you're taking it apart. There's also a little bit better job on the machining there. I remember the old one had a little bit of kind of machine marks on the chimney. This one has been smoothed out a lot more, so better machining. But there's also some changes to the deck itself. You've got some honeycomb airflow now, and the deck is sort of a postless style. So the old one had these sort of posts that kind of came in from the sides, and you poked your legs through, and you had the airflow kind of coming in in the middle of the posts where your legs were. Now they've got a postless style deck, so you've got a couple of grub screws in there, unscrew those, and then just drop your coil legs in. I think I remember on the build of this one, I cut my legs to about 4.5 millimeters in length. If you want to see me build and wick it for the first time, there'll be a link in the description to the original build. But yeah, it's a pretty simple poster style deck with airflow coming down the side of your chimney and coming through on a bit of a side angle, but also getting underneath the coil. You've got those two holes that are more underneath it, and then kind of like the Kylan and some other devices, you've got airflow that comes in through the side. So a good spread of airflow on the side and the bottom, really, really good for flavour. And your wicking ports on either side, which I think could be a little bit bigger. They're not bad, but could be a little bit bigger for a dual coil. That's where your Allen key is going to go to get to those grub screws. So again, some nice little changes, particularly with honeycomb being added rather than sort of a straight hole. They are a set of his Game Over Man triple 27 gauge coils. So you're looking at a core of 3 strands of 27 gauge nichrome wrapped in 36 gauge nichrome, 2.5mm ID, and they come in for me at about 0.11 ohms. And I think the 2.5mm ID is perfect for this tank. You could go a 3. There's room in there to squeeze in a 3, but I think your airflow is going to be a little bit better with a 2.5, and also your heat and everything else. Beautifully crafted aliens as usual from Cloud Revolution. If you want to see the build, then check out the link in the description to the live build stream I did a few weeks ago. You can see me set it up for the first time with the coils and also wicking, but we'll do a quick little wicking tutorial for you now. That's how I've been doing it. Don't go super crazy long with the cotton. You don't need it poking too far down below the ring here. Just enough to get into the holes on either side and fill up the space there. But if you put it too far down, I find that it slows down the capillary action and you end up getting not dry hits, but it dries out in between puffs if it's not able to wick quickly enough. So just enough to get it into the little holes for your wicks on either side, but don't go packing it in there and don't make them too fucking long and you will be right. But that is about it for the wicking, and that's about it for the Arbiter 2. Let's jump back up top, talk pros, cons, prices and everything fucking else. So there you fucking go, cunts.
Ja. Jeg vet ikke. Det var veldig lite interessant egentlig å lære om den. Men det var egentlig bare det jeg ville finne ut, og så var det håp om at noen andre ville hjelpe til her da. Ikke noe spørsmål eller noe. Bare logger sa jeg. Det greit å logge hjemme. Det er godt. Snart 20 minutter så. Ja. Det var vel egentlig det jeg trengte å vite. Så her har du sjefen selv. Sjefen selv, det. Mike Vapes kunne ikke gi meg noe svar, gitt. Nei. Se på Jim da. Jim, hva han sier. Kan du se på Jim? Det er vel ingen som har noen spørsmål. om noe.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to present you a new RTA by Oxva, and this one is called the Arbiter 2 RTA. So you go, I'm a bit late to the game with this video, but there were some shipping issues, but okay, here it is. So let's make a video for this. This is a box that it came in, so of course check out Oxva on all their social media, Facebook and Instagram, and on their website if you want to see more colors for this product or their other product. Inside of the box you will get a little warranty card and then a user manual. You will get a bag with 2 pieces of cotton and 2 coils in it. So you go, the specs for the coils, and then you will get a spares bag with some spare O-rings, post screws, an Allen key and a 510 drip tip adapter. They will also give you a straight glass, so the bubble glass is pre-installed.
Nei, det blir for mye prat. Kan vi ikke bare gjøre noe? Jeg har lyst til å lære om den, ikke om alt mulig annet. Du får det du får i pakka. Og så får du den farven du velger, ikke sant? Men hvordan den å bygge på alt sånt nå? Det det jeg lurer på. Så her har vi også andre typer ting. Her har vi velocity nå. Men det vel fortsatt ingen som lurer på noe. Nei, jeg velger å vente med en Arbiter RTA. Jeg velger å vente med det foreløpig. Jeg skal ha en RBA i stedet. Til min velocity. Og jeg har sett på Dead Rabbit RBAs, og jeg går nok for det. Og neste gang jeg skal se på noe, så blir det på det.